So he's over here like, well, if Druski can do it, Druski is a comedian. Druski has done skits where he is different races, not just white. He did black pastors. He did people at the nail shop. So it's like, okay, you're taking offense to something that's supposed to be comedic. The whole point was to make people laugh, not to make people angry. You're doing it to make people mad. You're doing it for a tit for tat.
You're doing it for attention. So the other day, Druski did this skit and it literally went viral, right?
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but...
And it went viral, bro. It was all over the internet. Everyone was talking all about it, literally for a few days. I feel like people are even talking about it even to the point where now you literally got Jake Paul literally this week went on a podcast and said, okay, cool, like if Druski's gonna basically do something against our community, then we gotta do something against him. So look what he's literally said, guys.
I want to ask you something because I've been over the last couple of days calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go and do like the full on
darker,
yeah, and do it and just do it back because why not?
Yeah,
like, are we on the same playing field? Like,
I think if there's a way to do it. Oh, singing in well, even this sentence. But if there's a way to do it, I've been here many times. If there's a way to do it, I think, yeah. I think there needs to be some black support for the character, I think. Like I'm saying, like say if Druski or I'm trying to think of somebody else.
Charles Barkley.
If you got one of those guys to be like, hey, Theo, I want you to do this skit with me. Let's do this.
But still, that's pussying out.
You think it is?
Yeah.
To me, there's a level of like...
doesn't that make us more, like, prejudice?
Like, like more prejudice?
That makes us, if we have to partner with someone. Druski just dropped this.
And he's done it a couple of times,
exactly. I fucking love it. This is great. This is how humans should be.
I agree.
We should fucking make fun of each other. And I don't see in color, I see in truth and comedy. So, like, what are we talking about?
So you're saying
what era are we living in?
Dude, Justin Trudeau did, and he's freaking dating Katy Perry.
I mean, okay, cool. That's enough of that. So, yeah, these guys basically go on the podcast and say, yo, okay, cool, we're going to basically just do the mad thing. And in my personal opinion, I just believe that after this situation happened to him...
A little reaction there.
He said, yo... I gotta basically cover these guys as much as possible. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where a lot of people have a lot of things to say. You can even see, like, for example, some reactions over here. We'll play it right now.
It is 100% Jake Paul, and guess who he's trying to be? Druski! So if you didn't know, Druski did like a comedy skit on Erica Kirk, and I mean, it was kind of funny. Druski did not make up any of the events. He basically just took all of the events that Erica Kirk was at and just made it into a comedy skit.
Same way Druski did it for, you know, the mega church pastors. He does it for absolutely everyone. Do you know what it is? Like, with comedians, they are able to provide some sort of humor and then also put a bit of truth behind it. I believe that Druski is very, very talented because he's able to actually just show you the truth, but make it funny. So then people are actually like, okay, isn't that actually true? And it creates conversation. A great comedian is not only able to actually create humor, but also create conversation because it becomes a wider thing. We can actually talk about it, you know, when it comes to dinner time with the family and stuff like that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So Druski, I can't lie, bro. He's one of the best right now. Can't lie.
Druski was acting kind of like how Erica Kirk acts like. And again, it was 100% comedy, but the issue is Jake Paul, he does not need to recreate what Druski did to Erica, if you know what I'm saying. Here's a video of him actually talking about it, because at first I was like, oh, maybe AI, whatever. No, he talks about it in Theo's podcast.
Calling makeup artists, and I was gonna do a response to this and like go.
And you know how this guy basically
No.
And just do it back.
This is a terrible idea. I feel like Jake was doing a pretty good job off of YouTube and just doing the boxing thing, and he should probably just stick with that. Stick with it, because this is actually a terrible idea. It's
a very bad idea. Do you know what I mean? But it's to the point where I genuinely believe that no one really cares, bro. Because when I was literally searching for different reactions and things like that, bro, like actually no one cares, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm only reporting on it just to kind of give you guys an update and show you guys what's actually going on the interwebs. But bro, we literally have a video over here. As you can see, it got 200k likes, and this is generally how a lot of us are thinking when it comes to this whole Jake Paul.
And when Jake Paul does his blackface skit, I don't want to see nobody talking about it. I know this post is hypocritical, but I'm just saying, for when it happens, I don't want to see no comments. I don't want to see no hashtags. I don't want it to be a dent in media at all. Nobody cares, especially not the black community, because there's no such thing as whiteface historically. There is blackface historically, and it's racist. So he's over here like, well, if Druski can do it, Druski is a comedian. Druski has done skits where he is different races, not just white. He did black pastors. He did people at the nail shop. So it's like, okay, you're taking offense to something that's supposed to be comedic. The whole point was to make people laugh, not to make people angry. You're doing it to make people mad. You're doing it for a tit for tat.
You're doing it for attention, and it just comes down to the fact that, bro, how social media works. There will be people that make think pieces and that, unfortunately, and giving them attention that he wants. But if the community basically says, bro, we're just gonna ignore this guy, bro, we're just gonna ignore him. Broski, that's gonna hurt him way more than if it is that obviously people are now making think pieces and being like, oh, Druski just made this skit, I was offended because of this and that and this and that. Because broski is two separate things. It's similar to, for example, like what's going on right now in terms of like the whole guilies and that type of situation, where you got the man then basically taking the piss out of how ladies basically come to social media and would say, okay, I've done A, B, and C, which is very, very basic adult things. I'm a queen and I've basically done this and done that, right? Me personally, I could care less, bro. Do whatever you need to do. But people have made a joke about it, and even girls I know, right, when I've said it to them, be like, yo, what's your opinion? They're just like, bro, it's funny because a lot of girls, they be doing that, you know what I mean? It's comedy, right? It's comedy. But you would also have a group of people which will now say, oh, this is proving that man them. Like I saw a clip the other day where the lady was basically saying, I don't have it up for you guys, right? She was basically saying how this basically proves that men can't make comedy or make like trends without basically taking the piss out of ladies, and that demonstrates misogyny. I was just like, bro, this is insane. Do you get it? So you're always, despite whatever happens, you're always gonna get a group of people within this world that are gonna say to themselves, oh, I'm gonna actually go out of my way to be offended by this. I will choose to be offended when it comes to the situation, you know? And them type of people, bro, is like, where do you actually go from here? Because it's getting to the point where I genuinely believe people actually don't care, bro. People don't care if you're offended about this and offended about that. We want real comedy back. We want real moments back. We want to just be normal human beings and be able to see things as funny, bro, and just move on. Do you get what I'm saying? There was nothing other than pure comedy when it came to this skit of Druski and things like that, bro. I'll even show you guys again, bro. Just in case you guys haven't seen that. I doubt it, but bro, I found it hilarious, bro.
How about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
Hey, yo, let me know if I get copyrighted, bro. Yo, Ski, this guy's insane, though.
And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
It's crazy right now, bro. But yeah, man, that's literally what's going on. So My people them, let me know what you guys think anyways, man. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment down below, and also subscribe, because I'm always going to give you guys updates and also commentary on this channel. We're looking to build it all the way to the moon. But it's just one of them ones, bro. In my personal opinion, I just generally believe that broski is just lack of taste, bro. And I feel as if though this guy right here, Jake Paul, he's just basically looking for different moments to remain as relevant as possible, even though, bro, he's made his millions, he's successful, he's doing his thing. But you got to realize that with these type of people such as Jake Paul, they don't care about the money, they don't care about the wealth, they don't care about enjoying life. All they want is attention. And if you're able to basically starve them of that attention, is worse than literally death, literally. Do you know what I'm saying? So my people them, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.